While the rebound is definitely a sign that the economy has improved, we still have a long way to get back to the pre-COVID GDP levels. The enormous contraction of the GDP in the second quarter means any growth in the third quarter is coming off a significantly smaller base in which we measure, and we still aren't at the level of GDP we were at prior to the start of the pandemic. Since the third quarter reading, economic activity has slowed and the rebound is relatively precarious. We are currently dealing with a poorly managed health situation, election uncertainty, and we're not getting any further immediate stimulus from the federal government, and all these factors are likely to weigh on fourth quarter economic activity. So federal transfers to households in the second and third quarter amounted to $8.73 trillion. And I want to put this number into perspective on just how large this is. In the last 5 years, on average, over the year, federal transfers to households only averaged just over $2 trillion for the entire year. So some of the metrics that I'm keeping my eye on going into the fourth quarter include how will the increasing number of COVID cases impact the economy? Will the number of cases renew the lockdowns that we saw during the first wave, kind of like what we're seeing in Europe right now? Will it start to decrease consumer as well as business sentiment? Will we see a new round of job losses? 2, will we see further government stimulus? If there is no further government stimulus, how will households react? Will we see consumer spending hold up? As I said before, consumer spending accounts for about 70% of the economy. What is the fiscal health of state and local governments? Will they be able to maintain services without federal support? As we get further into the crisis, we would expect to see greater amounts of small and medium business bankruptcies. How have balance sheets deteriorated? Are we going to see greater bankruptcies? Are we going to see greater numbers of job losses? Will the economic pain start to spill over in other sectors? And we have started to see this already. We have seen layoffs in energy companies, for example.